Hello, I'm Barker Celebrant here, and I'm just going to show you one of the elements that we can do, symbolic elements we can do in a wedding ceremony or a vow renewal ceremony, and it's called the unity sand ceremony. So as you can see, I've already got some sand in here, and you can see there's the colours there, which it looked beautiful. And taking this to one of the wedding fairs a couple of months ago, and I had to slam on at the bottom of the hill, and this just went flying. So obviously it got a little bit mixed up, but I'm going to show you how we do it anyway, because and then I'm going to discard this. Unfortunately, I can't unseparate all those grains of sand. It would take me a long time. So that just gives you a little bit of an example. It was green, yellow, pink and blue. Now the colours you can choose whatever colours you choose. And the good thing with the unity sand ceremony is that anybody can get involved. And it's a really good one, I think, for like vow renewal ceremonies or a second marriage. So maybe you've got children from a previous marriage, and having the children get involved no matter what age they are, because it's like a blending of the two families coming together. So maybe you could even ask the children to pick the colours. They may wish to pick which colour they have. Or you may want to pick the colours that may be symbolic to you for some reason. It could be that it could be your favourite football club, or it could be for nature, or it could just be for money, or gold could be for anything. Again, another football club, or the team, or it could just be for the sunshine and love. And the pink could be for love, or it could be for, again, football teams. It could be, it can be a stronger colour. It could, so you can pick them. It could be for your favourite rose or rhododendron or whatever it is, flowers. It can be whatever you want to pick colours for, and I can make those colours for you. And then what we do is, so blending these colours together. So what we do is, each member of the family. So you can have as many colours as you like, and so I think it's nice, maybe up to about four people getting involved. You can take part, or you can nominate people to take part, and it's a lovely way of just getting other people inclusive. And that's what you can have with a celebrant led ceremony. You can, we can do all these things. We have time. There is no time restriction on the ceremony. So if you want to do this, we can do this. And I can provide all the equipment, etc. So, but the glass receptacle, this is actually an old bottle I found in my dad's utility room. But if you have, one lady is using a crystal vase that was left to her by a grandmother. So if you may have like a special glass container, glass obviously so we can see what's going on. You may have something that you want to use. It may be an heirloom or something like that. So what we're going to do, what we normally do, I'm just going to continue this one, is obviously to get the sand in, we're going to put a little funnel on. So I'm going to repeat the colour pattern as we had before. So what we have the sand here. We don't put it all in. So imagine each person would pour, hopefully, they will pour in about 2/3 of what they've got. Now you see that's gone to a point, and you see the bottom green here, that was at a point as well. Maybe you could jiggle that all around if you want, but it's nice to have the patterns. So the first person has put green in, and then we had yellow, so we'll put yellow in again. And I'll just maybe try jiggling this in it a little bit, jiggling it about. And what we're doing, we're putting about 2/3 of the sand in. Maybe just a little bit more. You see that has gone in an even layer, even though it sat on the green. So we do that one, and then we're going to do the pink. And so the third person puts this in. You may want more colours and just 2 people, or you may want to do it yourselves, that's fine. And there we are, so that's the pink one in. And you can see it's creating a lovely colour, and children love seeing this. Children love the colour. And then we're going to put the blue one in. I have a lot of the blue one, so I might not put as much in of this. It's about the same, isn't it? So you see there, you can see now the lovely colours that we've put in. So each member of the family has put those in individually to represent whatever it is: nature, love, football team, the sea, the sun, the sky, whatever it is you want in the colours to represent. And once we've done that, and each person has done that, then we all pour together. So obviously I've only got 2 hands, so I'm going to pour these together, so they get poured together and they pour what's left together. So they're all poured about the same time. Obviously for that part I'll probably use a bigger funnel. And you see the top layer is a little bit more mixed now. You can see that it's a little bit more mixed. So that's, and then what we can do, you can keep that jar, you can keep that bottle, whatever you use, and you can keep it like that as the layers, or you can, if you want to, put the lid on, which I've just lost at the moment. You could put the lid on and shake it up and sit, and then that's like the blending of the families. It's the blending of the 2 families coming together. And that's if it's a second marriage or if it's the first time, it doesn't matter, because it's still 2 families coming together. So that is what a sand ceremony, unity sand ceremony is, and it's one of the options that you have when you book with me for your celebrant-led ceremony. And so you can have this is one option. We also do a unity candle lighting ceremony. With that, I advise that to be done only in indoor venues and not with children, obviously. Well, maybe teenagers may be okay, but you know, we have to just be conscious of fire regulations, etc., and things like that. So, and if we do it outside, chances are, even on the Isle of Man, the wind can blow a little bit and the candles can go out. So, and that's the last thing we want. It, you know, it spoils the meaning and the effect. So that's a unity sand ceremony. So that gives you an idea what it's all about. If you would like to know any more information about this or about any of the services I offer as a celebrant, I work with people all over the world. I mainly focus on, for this celebrant work, on the Isle of Man. I am available to go to destinations as well. The Isle of Man is a destination for those who live abroad and want to get married on the Isle of Man. So we have all these with different symbolic elements. So each, when you book your package with me, it will include one symbolic element. So it could be this, it could be hand tying ceremony, it could be like candle lighting, it could be glass smashing, it could be jumping the broom, it could be anything. You know, with such a long list of options, but these are the more popular ones, and it's a nice visual one for people to see. And this, you know, so one symbolic element will be included, and obviously if you want to bring your own glass vessel, which you can take away obviously with all the sand in, and that's up to you. Okay, so if you have any questions, please get in touch with me and contact me via my website, which is andybarker.com, and you can look on there. If you go to my website and then go to your ceremonies tab, that will take you to the weddings, vow renewals, naming ceremonies, and the funerals as well. So if you have any questions, please do get in touch. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.